fully died out.
Yeah.
I mean, TikTok is the new Vine, and they did it right. TikTok's insane. Holy shit.
It's funny because my little nephews are always telling me, you got to get on TikTok. I don't have one yet. I got to get one. But I know
yeah. It's insane. You can just the potential there is so much higher than any other social media app right now, I think.
Why do you think that is?
Their algorithms are really good. It's just hot right now. Like there's so many more people on TikTok than on like so many kids just on their phone. It's so convenient. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna watch Twitch or a YouTube video, like if we're sitting around, if me, you, Anthony, Nick, and a bunch of like 6 or 7 of us are sitting around, even just like even bring it back even less than that. If just 3 or 4 of you guys are sitting at home in your living room, you're not just going to pull out your phone and start watching a YouTube video. It takes too much concentration and focus. Like, and you have to listen and turn it up, right? Like if they start talking, like, are you going to pause the video to talk to them? Or are you going to keep listening to the video and not talk to them? Whereas TikTok, you could just be in the middle of talking to someone, just keep scrolling. It's so much more just casual, I would say, and convenient. You can watch it anywhere. You don't really have to pay that much attention. They're quick. And yeah, I just think kids are always on their phones, and it's so much easier to be on TikTok when you're hanging out with people than anything else.
And with social media in general, what other platforms do you see blowing up in the next like 5 years? Is there any other platforms coming out or ones you already use that you see blowing up?
Right now I just use Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. I mean, and TikTok. I watch some TikToks. I don't, it's hard to say like what will blow up, but I think what has blown up kind of set the standard for what it is. We have the short videos on TikTok. We have the published edited videos on YouTube. We have the live streaming gaming on Twitch. We have Twitter, which is kind of shit posts and like your opinion and just whatever. Instagram, which is like, it's like the new Facebook. It's like a lot of people take their Instagram really seriously. It's like how they look to the world. You know, they only post the best photos and stuff like that. I think in the next 5 to 10 years, I don't think all those names will be the same. I think someone might come and overpass one of the others. I'm not sure which that is or what that is, but I know new apps and new stuff will come. I just think it'll be based off of what we already have. I don't really know how else you could. I mean, this is so, I could be totally wrong, but I just don't know like what else you could make. You know, there's apps that try to combine the best of like it's Instagram and Twitter.
Yep.
So it might be a mix of some of them, but yeah, I think what we have is
there's only so much you can do. You're right. There's videos probably. Yeah. And I grew up in the age, cause I'm a generation, above you. So we grew up, when I grew up, Nintendo, PlayStation, all that stuff was coming out back in the late 80s and 90s. So that was like cutting edge at the time. And then we had AIM, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Before, right? That was for my generation in high school and college, we were all on AIM. That's all we did.
Yeah.
That was like our Instagram really. And our, we would talk to each other on there and it was kind of funny. And of course that was back when we were in college. So we were, God knows the shit we were posting. But
yeah.
So and then like MySpace came out, Facebook, and that kind of like, and people forget about MySpace. It had a big influence on
it did. It did.
Really did.
I actually, that's crazy. I totally forgot to mention those when I was telling my story. That's wild. Yeah, MySpace, I think I made one. I was a little too young. I was like, I would say I was 9 or 10 when I had a MySpace. Yeah. But then when Facebook came out, oh my God, like that took over. I remember 6th, 7th, 8th grade. I was on Facebook for like 5, like every day, all day.
And it
just
still
took over.
I know in your generation, it's not as big anymore, but in my generation, it's still pretty big. There's a lot.
Yeah, I know for adults,
it's definitely a platform. It's one of those few platforms I think that adults feel, because a lot of the adults don't understand the TikToks and all that. They don't, a lot of
they don't get the memes. They don't get the memes.
No, they don't get the
meme.
Yeah. So, but Facebook, they just, I like all my parents' generation, they're all on Facebook. So it's interesting to see what generations go on what platforms. And I'm in the middle of all this. So I'm kind of on all the, I'll probably get a TikTok soon, but I'm on all the different platforms because I enjoy it and I enjoy learning the new ones. But it's interesting hearing it from you, who's a YouTube star yourself, to hear what, the progression of everything and where you came from Vines, and you and Jake and Logan and Anthony, all those guys, to where you are now. And, it's a pretty impressive, where you came from, Chance, to where you are now is incredible.